A struggling actor in Japan is hired to be part of a rental family service where people hire actors and performers to fill a hole in their life, whether that be a relationship, a father figure, a journalist, or even a disgraced lover. Film fans YouTube, hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Josh, your Movie Apprentice, and today I am looking at Rental Family, directed by Hikari and starring Brendan Fraser, Takehiro Hiro, and Mari Yamamoto. This is the latest film starring Brendan Fraser, and this is his first major lead role since The Whale, I would say. I've seen him in a couple of supporting roles, which is one that he very much takes center stage in. This is that heartwarming, wholesome film that you need to fill yourself with this holiday season, because Rental Family, whilst it is not a perfect movie and it definitely has a number of predictable elements to it, it's one that broke me 3 times and took me on quite the journey. Before I get into my full thoughts though, if you like what you're seeing on the channel, make sure you click that like button and subscribe for more London Film Festival coverage and movie reviews like it's coming all the time. So to start off with, let's talk about Brendan Fraser. I feel like I need to sue this man for emotional damage, because after he broke my heart in The Whale, he continues to break my heart in this one. He balances his performance speaking both English and Japanese very well, I might add. His Japanese comes across quite well. He is always made to feel like an outsider to the people around him, despite his character having lived in Japan for a number of years. He has these eyes that have seen pain, and those that know his story do know that those eyes are telling a story. And he used it to great effect in this, being this quite soft-spoken man who has this heart of gold, but is also a little bit desperate. His biggest role in this movie has been as a toothpaste commercial mascot, and that's what kind of baits him to take in this role in the rental family service. This film does a great job of shining a little bit of light into just the general loneliness epidemic in Japan, as well as just their lackadaisical look at mental health. And it's something that's touched upon slightly in this film. It's never fully committed to, but there is a direct moment where Brendan Fraser's character suggests therapy to these people that need these holes in their lives, and the boss just straight up saying, we're not there yet over here in terms of caring for mental health. Having these people fill these roles, it's something that is very real. His outlook, his status in this country, he's always going to be that outsider coming into this country, and seeing his dynamic with the people he helps throughout this film, he's just such sensitive soul, has a good habit on just touching on your sensibilities and making you feel good while watching him perform. His 2 main clients in this that we follow, he's asked to be the father to a young girl, and the mum, for some reason, decides it's better if the daughter thinks that he is actually her dad, and they have to spend time together for this entrance interview at a school, because that's not going to traumatize the kid when he eventually has to leave at all. And the other main plot thread is he acts as a journalist interviewing an old stage performer. For me, I could predict everything with the family side of things with a little girl. Well, little girl is adorable. The second cutest girl at London Film Festival, Left Handed Girl, is a film I can't wait to talk about. But right now we're talking about Rental Family. But for me, what really got me was the story with the older gentleman. That whole sequence was just like it goes in some familiar patterns, but there are other ways it goes that hit me from left field. And you could tell when they came to shoot this movie, they knew exactly where to shoot and the stories to tell. It's so heartwarming. It's one of those tear jerky but warm your heart kind of movies. And following his character interacting with these individuals, there's even like a montage where he interacts with other people and helps them in certain ways. And I want to see more of those stories. I could have watched a whole miniseries of this actor fulfilling his role as a member of the rental family service. His co-stars as well do a solid job. Mari Yamamoto plays a character that is initially against this man coming into the business, thinking that he won't get it. And she goes for the absolute ringer in this movie. Like, she seems to get all the worst jobs in this, but you genuinely believe her when she talks about how much she loves the job. And seeing her slowly warm up to Brendan Fraser's character in this is heartwarming to see. The big surprise in this for me, really, was Takehiro Hiro. He does a great job as the boss in this. He's very laid back, and there is an angle this film takes with him that is interesting And I would have liked a little bit more light to be shed upon that aspect of the character because it adds a whole new dimension to their perspective of this kind of service that he is offering from his business. It's just a nice little war movie of just finding your place in the world, finding something that just helps you keep going, whether that be a lover, whether that be legacy, whether that be a father figure, a friend. It all is addressed in this movie. And it just gets very emotional. It's a very sweet movie. It's an easy 2 hours to get through as well. Like, it just flies by. I would say that I would have liked a little bit more time showing the development of the little girl to his character in this because they go from her outright hating him to being fine with him in the space of one scene. I would have liked a bit more animosity to him. Seeing the sweet little moments they share together, whether that be arts and crafts or face painting, these sweet moments, you are gearing up for the obvious plot thread because I'm not gonna lie, this is a film that, for the most part, takes a generic route. And had it not been executed well, this could have been one of the most boring films of the festival for me. But because it is executed to such a good degree, that's where I can forgive it. And I would have liked a little bit more in terms of conflict when it came to the family side of things. Because of the lack of conflict on that side of things, I found myself more enamored to the sequences where he is interviewing the old theater performer. I thought their dynamic together was phenomenal and they share some really heartwarming moments. Overall, this is just a movie that hits you in the soul. Brendan delivers such a soft performance, and everyone around him really helps to elevate him as well in this movie. It's a great way to use the setting of Japan. The loneliness side of things is a very real thing, and I love how it really addresses that side, but puts it in a nice, warm, optimistic way. Yeah, for me, Rental Family is just a film I really enjoyed watching. Before I get into my grade though, if you like seeing on the channel, click the like button and subscribe for more video reviews that's coming all the time. But without further ado, let's grade this. Rental Family is a film that you would have felt like you'd seen before, and had it been executed incorrectly, then it would have not worked as well as it did. Thankfully, this is a film that executes its premise amazingly well. The lead performance of Brendan Fraser is a tearjerker, and his dynamics with all the supporting cast really help sell the idea. The themes of belonging and loneliness and legacy, all those little elements from the different people he interacts with, that's what makes the movie for me. It's just such a warm movie. It's one that I can definitely see myself just honestly buying physically and just putting it on during like a Christmas December evening just to feel good if I'm ever down in the dumps. That's the kind of movie this is. And whilst I could have done with a little bit more conflict on one side of the plot, a little bit of a less rapid resolution when it came to the finale of the movie, because it does feel like a lot of very tense threads get wrapped up in a very convenient way, and I liked a little bit more friction there. This film lacks that conflict and friction to make it a truly great movie, but in terms of a nice, warm movie to make you feel good inside and make you feel optimistic about life, Rental Family for me is a good cup of tea. So, Rental Family, have you seen it? If you have, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below and let me know what is your favorite Brendan Fraser performance. Are there any other recommendations in terms of films set in Japan that might deal with these sorts of services? Because it's something I would be interested in checking more out of. Coming up on the channel, No Other Choice is my next review planned for the London Film Festival. And there will probably be Sentimental Value, followed by Left Hand Miguel. I also have Wake Up Dead Men to do. I can't forget to do that one. There's a number of London Film Festival coverage to come. While the festival is over, the reviews are going to keep coming for the next couple of weeks. Until next time, everybody, I am Josh. I've been Movie Apprentice. See you all in the next video.